After months of waiting, months of deliberation between the Sonic fan base and Paramount and Josh and Jeff Fowler, whatever his stupid name is, we finally have the Sonic 3 trailer. It's here,
out.
ladies and gentlemen.
Out.
It's finally here. And this morning I am here with my buddy Rome. Go ahead, shout yourself out real quick, my good friend.
What's going on, guys?
Yes,
What's going on?
Yes, sir. So, Rome and I are pretty massive Sonic fans. And
Huge.
Just to go into this really quickly, I thought the first two films were fine. I thought they were good. Definitely the first one is a good starting point. I could have taken a little more Sonic action, but overall, it's a cute movie. The second one, I thought, was a good follow-up. It worked on making Sonic more of a priority, taking in more elements from his world into the real world. And I'm excited to see what they do with this third one. Rome, what are your thoughts? Give your thoughts on the Sonic movie franchise so far.
Dude, it's pretty good so far. The first movie was a perfect introduction, I feel like, for who Sonic is. The second one was, like you said, a great follow-up, introducing new characters. For this third one, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. We haven't got a trailer in months, so I do not know what to expect. But I have high hope.
I've got a lot of hope for this one too. Shadow is a very important character in the Sonic universe, and I really hope that the team behind this film does that story justice. We'll find out though. We'll see. We'll talk about it more. We're gonna watch the trailer all the way through, and then afterwards we'll take a moment. We'll analyze some things, kind of speculate on what we think this movie's gonna have in store for us. So, without further ado, and months of waiting, the Sonic 3 trailer's here. Let's do it.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
There's been a high-level security breach. And we need immediate assistance. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Holy shit!
Began a lot like your Sonic. Where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
Start with a giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no!
Oh!
My turn. Did we just talk about this?
Yo!
Oh, dude!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What?
He's too powerful.
Oh, that was clean.
That's...
The kick! No!
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
This is a bad
What?
idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
What the fuck?
We have visitors.
This is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition.
Do this!
Oh my god.
I might as well save it.
I need room. But, sir, I don't have the proper materials.
Found some.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, don't shoot!
What?
What did you do?
What I had to.
He sounds good.
Dude!
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Welcome home, my boy.
No shot!
No way!
Is it? It couldn't be. Couldn't it?
Are you?
In the saggy flesh.
What?
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Okay.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Okay.
What? I'm losing my mind.
Okay. Where do we even start? Okay.
Shadow looks good.
Wow,
He looks
yeah.
amazing.
Wow. Like I'm speechless right now, man.
My 5-year-old self is jumping in the air with glee right now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So okay, let's go through this from the beginning and try to see what we can discern from it. So we got some pretty basic stuff at the beginning here. James Marsden's character is, hey, you're a good person. You have your heart's in the right place, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the theme that carries over to Shadow. Because if anyone honestly believes he's going to not survive this movie, you're kind of crazy.
You're nuts.
You're nuts. So we see some of that stuff here at the beginning. That's all good. This looks great. We got more shots of gun here, and I'm assuming this place has to be Prison Island, at least the movie's version of Prison Island, which is strange because I remember it being bigger in Adventure 2. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but this is I guess the movie's version of that, of where Shadow is kept at. That's just fine. I mean, it works. It gets the job done.
Yeah.
There's been a high level.
So I guess my first question, I guess, would be, and maybe we can go into this a little bit, but I want to know how Shadow exists here already, because they set it up that 50 years ago this project began, but Sonic I don't think has been in this world for that long. Movie universe wise hasn't been here that long, so I'm interested to see how they bring Shadow in, how do they explain his beginnings. What are your opening thoughts on any of this stuff here?
I'm still trying to fucking process the trailer, dog. It's a lot to take in right now.
Crazy. The guy from the last movie shows back up here, but apparently they're wanting Sonic's help.
Yeah.
So they specifically want his help. I'm curious if we're going to get... Because I thought we were maybe going to do the Adventure 2 story where the government confuses Sonic for Shadow. And they pursue him because of that reason. But I guess in this one, from the jump, they're like, hey, we just need your help.
Yeah.
So,
well, maybe it's a trap for the end of the movie. I feel like there's going to be a huge plot twist near the end of the movie where Sonic finally captures Shadow and then they capture Sonic with him, That's my theory.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that could work. And that could, because I really hope, because Jeff Fowler's been pretty good about making a ton of really good and, very, a lot of callbacks to the games. He's very good about that. He's good about using them in a way that doesn't hinder the story. So maybe we could still get City Escape.
Perhaps. I hope so. I would love to see that, dude. That would be great.
I think you kind of have to do that. Me seeing Sonic in the plane here, the chopper, immediately made me think no airline food. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
He's gonna jump out of the chopper. He's gonna jump out and we're gonna start City Escape. But I guess not. So I guess the government's hired them because Shadow's busted out there.
Assistance.
Right.
Project Shadow is
Tails in his little fucking helmet.
God. And I just that shot, man. Oh,
it's so good.
God.
He looks menacing.
They definitely understood the assignment here.
Yes.
Shadow, and a lot of these badass shots of him, and
there's Maria. Holy fuck! I'm getting a flashback.
Yeah, our first official look at Maria in the movies. There's not really a whole lot we can go on about, at least for this first trailer, just because. Yeah, she looks like Maria. It's a pretty easy thing to, not a hard character to replicate for the movies. It's going to be more about the flashbacks with her when we start to see her and Shadow's relationship and
Yeah.
You know, what she brings to the table. So this is good, easy stuff here.
I like it.
And I think Shadow looks good here too. We get a lot of looks at him in this trailer, and I have zero problems.
Zero.
Now it's got me thinking, what would have happened if that original design was still what we're working with?
No,
What would
no, we
Shadow
don't talk
look
about
like?
it anymore. No, shut up. No.
Disgusting.
Please, I don't
Disgusting.
Fucking
Of all of them,
gross.
all of the
No,
characters
I don't
look
want
so
it.
bad.
I don't want it.
Oh
No.
my god. Thank the Lord we got that redesign, man. Oh my god. So Maria looks good here though. No complaints really. And the gang looks good too.
Shadow found only pain.
Yeah, hold on. Let's hear that again. Well, you found
family.
you found family and friends.
Shadow found only pain.
Shadow found only pain and loss.
So this is most definitely the raid on the Ark.
Yep.
Without question, this is the raid on the Ark. But it's
Yeah.
I see cars back here, so I don't know if we're gonna get the Space Colony Ark in this version. I think this might happen at like.
Man, I hope so.
Yeah.
Or they set it up. I hope the Space Colony comes back in another movie because I want to see them fight Final Hazard.
Yeah. So I'm not. Who knows? We might still end up getting the Final Hazard here in this film, but so far I don't know if we're doing the Space Colony here because we see cars in the background. This is now we know this is Gerald.
Yeah.
Which I was not expecting. We'll get to him in a little bit. But this is most definitely the raid on the Ark. Here's our, they're about to gun these two down. Let's see.
We got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find him?
Dude, Tails in his helmet looks so silly.
Yeah, goofy boy.
Look at him. Hero style, we love it.
We love that.
Much more impressive.
Like, just look at him.
Golly. He looks so good, dude. Oh my gosh.
Wow, they cooked,
The
man.
hedgehog I fought.
They did it.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
And I think we got to talk about Keanu Reeves as Shadow.
Did a great job.
Yeah.
He did so good. He did good.
I'm standing
Yeah.
right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to.
I think it
He's
works.
got the moxie for Shadow.
It works like super well with
Oh,
Shadow.
well.
I think it works phenomenally. Because everybody was wanting Hayden Christensen originally. I was at the big fan cast for a while, but this one is just as good. I might argue it's a little better. Keanu just has a way of like delivering lines like that. He has range. He's a phenomenal actor. I think he works really well for Shadow. I have zero problems with his voice. Zero.
I want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
Dude, this clip right here shows how strong he's gonna be, and I'm here for it.
Like, oh my gosh.
Dude, it's so good.
Like, this reminds me a lot of their initial meetup in Adventure 2. Just now now Knuckles and Tails are there. Like, it's in a city.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously it's a lot more on fire than in Adventure 2, but I like this scene. I really hope they have that dialogue about, like, who's the fake hedgehog.
I hope so too. I was just about to say.
That banter from Adventure 2 needs to be there, man. But I
does.
love that we immediately see the threat the Shadow is. Immediately.
Yes.
Like, it's pretty clear how strong he is, and because of his strength, we're going to see how strong Sonic really is, and I think that's important too. Like, we're gonna the fight between these two at the end of the movie is going to feed generations. It's going to feed millennias.
Dude,
I can't wait, dude. What can I say? I die hard.
What can I say?
Like, oh my gosh, man, I'm extremely impressed so far.
Yes, it looks great. It paid off waiting all those months.
Yeah, the wait was worth it, man.
It was so worth it.
We got one of Eggman's contraptions there. Let's give that a sec.
I think that's going to be near the end of the movie.
Yes, I think this is going to be. We'll talk more on the Robotnik thing, but I do think him and Gerald are going to team up.
Yeah,
for sure. If we're already making this big difference that he's alive right now, then they're most definitely going to team up.
disgustingly.
Kind of like
his belly.
Eggman Nega in the the Rush titles on the DS, like how they team up together to fight Sonic and Blaze. I think they're gonna do a similar thing here, and this is probably you're right. 100%.
I think him and Gerald are gonna team up and they're gonna fight Sonic and Shadow.
Yes, and
that's what I think.
That might be where they unleash the final hazard if it is.
That would be cool. I would be okay with that.
Sounds like, oh, by the way, you think Shadow was like the last one? Here's what I made before him, and then big CGI fight to end the movie. Definitely, probably third act here. We see more Shadow.
God. Oh, dude, that shot is so good.
Every shot of him.
Iconic run is beautiful.
Every shot of him in this trailer has hit like crack.
He looks menacing, dude. He looks so. Oh my gosh.
I like it, man.
It's so good.
And a complete callback to the opening cinematic of Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, down to the way he's attacking them.
Yeah.
That is a complete callback.
I love that.
Oh, dude.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
There's Eggman's robot, and then this disgusting scene that's about to show up.
And kind of like in Adventure 2.
Look at him.
And Jim Carrey is back for probably his last film as Eggman. Maybe his last film ever. I don't know. But he's agreed to come back for all of these movies. Mm-hmm. I like that. He has been a highlight of all of them.
Yeah. He does so good at Robotnik, dude. He does so good.
We've got a fat Eggman now. We've done it.
I know.
We are here. We are here.
Game accurate Eggman.
We have visitors.
This is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition.
And he agrees to give the quill, the power, back to him.
Yeah, which is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, and that's going to come back to bite them when he teams up with his grandfather.
I think if they do Final Hazard, they're going to kind of control him.
Yeah.
And with that quill, it's the last fragment that they need to power it up.
I could see that. That's
just my theory, though. That's just my theory.
That's not a bad idea. I think that might be what they end up doing. Because that quill has always been a part of these movies as like a power source.
Yes.
Like in the first one, it was his like machine. He used it to get back to the real world. In the second one, I could see that being the logical next step. And he looks good. I mean...
Yeah, always looks good.
I mean, looking fresh.
Love it.
I'm excited to see his outfit. What's the fit?
Yeah.
Because we need... I'm looking for like Dreamcast era Eggman kind of aura. You know what I'm talking about? Like...
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see something akin to that.
At least a modern look of that.
Yeah. Crazy.
Hey, no cheat code.
Am I crazy? Why does that? I know it. I could just be like joshing around, but that looks a little like they're higher up in like space a little bit.
Kind of. It looks like they're higher up somewhere. You're right.
Like maybe not. Obviously, I don't think they can breathe in space. I don't know all the rules. I mean, Sonic's been in space a lot of times in his games, but I guess maybe he can breathe. The Unleashed opening, he may be able to breathe in space. We might be cooking on that, but that looks kind of like space-like.
It does a little.
Maybe I'm crazy, but it looks like they. So maybe I don't know.
Oh, you got something. You got something.
The arc might show up, man. I could be joshing around a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
That could because I mean that makes sense. When we're done, there's going to be nothing left, and obviously, for those newer Sonic fans, younger Sonic fans, Adventure 2 is where Shadow first is introduced, and Gerald Robotnik, and this whole idea of revenge. Like the government took my granddaughter away, so I'm going to now seek revenge on humanity by blowing up the Earth with the Ark. The Space Colony Ark, where this experiment was happening, Gerald weaponizes it, and when all the Chaos Emeralds are in the machine, they're in like the center of the Ark, it becomes a weapon, giant laser, and his plan was to destroy the Earth with it. And also crashing into the Earth by the end of the game. He was just going to send the whole thing plowing down on them. So maybe that could be... because if we go back to where is it at in this Shadows only know like pain and suffering and all that.
Friends,
I could easily see
Shadow found pain.
This scene right here with them holding Maria together, this looks like, this is when the bond was formed. Now, I don't know when Gerald was imprisoned. He could be there with Shadow, and Shadow busts him out at the beginning of the movie. That could be something we see, but this definitely looks like there's a unison there, and that their mission is the same. Like, we both lost someone important. Now we're gonna go do that. We're gonna get our revenge.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm spitting. Maybe I'm not. We'll see.
We shall see, man.
What did you do?
Like, look at that, man!
Oh my! Oh, dude!
What I had to. Oh, dude, and the bike as well.
Oh.
This fight's going to feed generations, man.
Dude, I cannot wait!
And of course, the logo is a direct reference back to Adventure 2.
Sonic Adventure 2, yep.
I mean...
There it is. There it is, baby!
Alright, now, here's what we really gotta talk about. And that's Gerald Robotnik.
It's impossible. Is it? It couldn't be. Couldn't it?
He looks like he's in like a hidden base.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in like a secret area.
Like, I think what we're seeing here is Robotnik finding this place. Because it's very destroyed. We can see what looks like writing back here, like a bunch of writing on a whiteboard. We do know that on Prison Island, where Gerald was held, in his cell, he was writing a crap ton of stuff on the walls.
Yeah.
Like, we see his cell in the game. Like, Sonic gets put in there when he's imprisoned. So this could be, that same idea of him, like, spending the last, 50-something years trying to plan his revenge. Who knows?
What if, instead of Final Hazard, it's Metal Sonic? But Hyper Metal Sonic, the Sonic V3 movie.
I don't know, man. I mean, that could be... That gives me, like, Godzilla and Kong vibes with Mecha Godzilla showing up. And then they fight him. They could do that. They could do that if they just wanted to throw in. And I feel like that'd be maybe a little too much. I don't know. It could be dope. It could be dope. But,
it could.
I was really hoping for Metal Sonic to be like, for a movie we see this with this guy.
Yeah.
Because they might. It's either Final Hazard or they could throw out Hyper Sonic or something like that. Hyper Metal Sonic. They could do either one of those things. But yeah, so Gerald is alive in this version of the story. He's still here.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to get something we didn't really get in the games. Like, Eggman spends a little bit of time, like, reminiscing on his grandfather, but not a whole lot. Especially in Adventure 2. They didn't really go into that relationship at all. But now, since he's alive...
They're going to flesh it out, I feel like.
Yeah, they're definitely going to flesh that out. So I'm interested to see what they're dying. Because they're, like I said, they're definitely teaming up by the end. Like, without question.
That's a given.
Without question, they're going to fight Sonic and Shadow at the end of the movie, and I'm going to lose my mind when it happens. Just saying. But yeah, man, Sonic 3, the trailer is officially out. Now we've had a chance to look at it, dissect it. I think now we have a better idea of what the story is going to be. And I can't wait. We're only a couple months away from this thing.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a revenge story turning into saving the world, and then Shadow's going to go his own way and try to find out what he wants and what he needs.
Yeah.
Thus bringing a solo Shadow movie if they're going to fucking do it.